All right, so basically you read the story from the whiteboard, and the story is not in actually, it's not, the sentences are not in the best order. The sentences are written on the board according to the kinds of questions that I asked you, and in the order that I asked you the questions. But if you'd like to rearrange some of the information, some information should go forward and some information should go later on. So for example, some things that are not on this board, but they were on the board before. Remember, we had a lot of sentences on the board and then we erased it? Do you have those sentences on your, did you take a picture of the other sentences before I erase this one? 我查了这个板子之前，是不是有很多的其他的句子？这些句子也可以就是加在你的这个故事里面，然后你看看这个句子什么时候开始，我先说哪一句，再说一句。有一些就是。
Took a 6-person tent.
Right. So you took a 6-person tent. So it's probably a good idea to introduce the idea of the tent, and then you could also talk about why you took a tent. Remember, I asked you why you took a tent, and then you talked about mosquitoes and flies. Okay, so that would go together. And you said that your son rested in the tent while your daughter and you played on the pedal boat. And then after they rested, they walked around. Did they walk around the lake while you were playing on your boat?
Yes. I with my daughter.
My daughter and I.
My daughter and I rent a boat.
Rented a boat? Okay.
Walk around my daughter.
So let's see if you could, can you think about a different order for the information in your story?
Okay. So,
what did you do on the weekend with your family? Then you can start from the beginning of one of your activities about the park, okay?
Okay. Hello, Marsha.
Hi, Wenchu.
I share my family. I share my family story with you. Last week.
Last
we
weekend, right?
Last weekend, we went to
we not the we went. We went to the park. We went to Shoreline Park, right?
Yeah. We went to Shoreline Park.
Okay.
We took a 6-person tent to the park, and
do you remember the verb? The verb we taught you about. What did you do with it? To unpack it and then what? What is the verb I taught you yesterday? You don't just take the tent and put it on the lawn. You have to do something else on the lawn. Do you remember to set something up? To set up?
Set up?
Yes, to set something up?
Yeah, to set up.
Okay, so do you remember how to use
it? Set it up.
All right, good. Now say it again. We took a 6-person tent, and we set it up on the ground. On the ground. Was it the ground? Or 不是土地，是那个草地。
Green ground.
On the green ground? What do you call the tadi? Tata. What do you call that? It's called lawn.
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 Uh-huh. We set it up on the lawn. Okay.
On the lawn.
On the lawn by the road or by the lake or
Near the lake.
near the lake. Okay.
Near the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Near the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Grandmother. Grandmother.
Yes.
Grandmother
Mhm.
and grandmother, my wife and I and my son
Mm-hmm.
rested in the tent.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter and I
While my daughter and I. While my daughter.
while
Uh-huh.
my daughter and I played on the paddle boat.
Mm-hmm.
Paddle boat. After their rest, they walked around the lake.
Uh-huh.
My son sat in a stroller,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and his grandmother
Mm-hmm.
and the mother
Mm-hmm. Good stress.
pushed it.
Mm-hmm.
Why we took the tent protected us from mosquitoes and flies,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and also
Mm-hmm.
it protected us
Uh-huh.
protected us
Mm-hmm.
from heavy wind, strong wind,
Strong
Strong.
wind. Mm-hmm.
and sunshine
Mm-hmm. And sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We saw many small sailboats.
La la, high low.
We saw many small sailboats.
Uh-huh.
Sailboats.
Mm-hmm.
We saw many green hands
Mm-hmm.
learning to sail.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to learn to sail next time.
Okay.
We didn't have a picnic since we wanted to, since we went to the park,
Went to the park.
went
To the park.
to the park, went went to
Went.
went
Went. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
went to the
Mhm.
park after lunch.
Okay, say that sentence again. So why didn't you have a picnic?
We didn't have a picnic since we went to the park after lunch.
Okay, good. How do you feel?
Better.
Better?
Mm.
Good.